Good day and welcome to Wolfy Waffle Podcast. We have a special guest today. He was a well-known prodigy at the age of 5. As he grew up, he composed over 626 different pieces. In his prime, he was only 5.4 feet tall, and though he was weak, he had spirit. Let us welcome the one and only Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Good evening, Herr Mozart.
Good morning.
Today, I would like to ask some question about you.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you will know this. It's an easy one. What is your full name?
Well, my full name is Johannes Christostomos Wolfgangus Theophilius Amadeus Mozart.
Whoa, that's a very, very interesting name.
Thank you.
So it's Johannes Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Amadeus Mozart.
Close enough.
Okay, let's start with the next one. Where were you born, Mr. Mozart?
Well, I was born in Salzburg, Austria, and if I die, I would like to be buried in Vienna, Austria.
Surely we won't want that to happen. But anyways, it seems that you've been traveling a lot. And would you mind telling us how many countries that you work in and which are those countries are?
Yes, it's true. I have traveled to lots of places, but the major ones were Paris, England, Rome, and Portugal.
Alright then. So, who inspired you, or should I say, your hero that you admire so much?
Yeah, to be sure, it was my father, Leopoldo. As I often say, after God, Papa.
Ah, that was very interesting and cute. Let's go to the next one. What are some of the compositions that you had, Mozart?
Well, first I have three that that come to mind: Allegro, Romanzi, and Mientur.
Ah, the very famous piece, I see. And then, what was your family like?
Well, I had an older sister, and she was my oldest. She was called Josephia, and then my other sisters were Alioso and Sofia.
Now, would you mind telling us how many children did you have?
Oh, I had 6 beautiful young ones.
6 children. So, would you mind telling me their names?
Sure. My first child was Rumond Leopold, after my father. My second was Karl Thomas. My third, Johann Thomas. My fourth was Teresa Christanzi Ahild Frederick Maria Anne. And my fifth, Anne Maria, my sixth, was Franz Xavier Wolfgang, after me.
Wow, those children of yours have a very interesting name.
Thank you, I picked them myself.
Okay, so next one is a little bit... Who was your very first love?
Well, my first love was my wife's older sister, Aliono.
And would you mind telling on how you end up with your wife instead of her older sister?
Very complicated story. Okay, so I summarize. My father wouldn't let me marry the older sister, so I married the younger one.
And that's it?
That's it.
No other side story or
Nope.
romantic? Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, if your wife heard this, what do you want to tell her?
She doesn't know yet. She will never know.
Well, she will know now because we're
No.
making this podcast.
No, she won't.
Oh, really?
I will hunt you down.
Hunt me down.
Yes.
How about your reputation as a composer, huh, Mr. Mozart?
My reputation as a composer will shield me from one murder.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Mozart.
No problem.
I'm sure our viewer, aka Mr. Snail, enjoyed you being here today.
I hope he did. Well, my full name is Johannes Christostomos Wolfgangus Theophilus.
Now, in the next question, this is a little bit, who was your first love?
Honestly, my first love was My wife's older sister, Alionso.
And would you mind telling on how you end up with your wife instead of her older sister? Wait, you didn't mention her older sister. Did you?
Yeah, I said my wife's older sister.
At the beginning? Oh, I think you were gonna say.
Okay. Well, my father wouldn't let me marry the older sister, so I married the younger one.
Are we recording this one?
Yes, we are.